Oh, welcome back. A little while ago I got this little SECO milling head off eBay. I showed it on a video a little while ago, and I put out a community post because there's one of these insert screws is sheared off in the body, and I was asking for ideas of how to get that out. This thing is super hard, and we've got a blind hole, so I can't get in from behind. My thought was to slice it out with a grinder, build up with weld, drill, tap. Try that. Craig from Craig's workshop suggested perhaps I should try drilling it with a carbide drill, because it's such a hard material. To make a hole, obviously I'd still need to get a thread back in there. So if I get this drilled out and then I can fill the hole with braze, if I braze it, fill the hole with sort of slightly softer metal, I can then drill and tap it. Right, so let's take these inserts out and get it set up. I don't get this vise out very often because it's so high. I get very limited working height. It's not as accurate, I would have said, as the other one, but it has got two axes. It's got a rotate and a tilt, which I think is probably what we need just at the moment. So let's move the head up. Right, so I have put a drill bit, a nice snug one that fits in the hole. Just going to eyeball it until that's vertical, and then we will line it up with drill chuck as best we can. It's pretty good. Don't think that's quite on. Yeah, that's... There we go. That's about as straight as... Yeah, that's pretty good. So I've lined up this lip of the insert bed with the step on the vise. So hopefully I should just be able to turn it over. Right, let's put a line just there. So I can just take that out. Blocked up one, which is there. Get that flat. Okay. Bear in mind this is just drilling out. I'm going to have to fill it up with either braze or weld, and then reset it up and drill and tap. Right, that's in position. The vise is tight. This drill bit will not survive, so let's find... Right. There's a bit of a grotty 4 here. May have to put this in a collet chuck, but let's just see how we get on with this first. But I don't want to blunt a good one, put it that way. Gunk. That'll do. That did the job. Thanks, Craig. There we are. So we've got a hole. It's not quite the way through. It kind of started complaining right at the end there, but it's good enough to fill that in and tap it. So that didn't go as well as I'd hoped. My plumbing blowtorch just hasn't got the grunt to heat a lump like this up very well. So I believe I've got some to sink down into the bore, but I added some more and I just could not get it to go. So I've got a big lump here. But that might be a good thing. It might mean that it's full. So I'm going to have to mill that flat, which is fine anyway. Being very careful not to damage the original seat. I'm going to may get close and then see if I can hand scrape it with like a chisel or something, just to get the last little bit off, because it's not terribly hard, this this braze. So after a bit of hand fettling, trying to get that in focus, we're back to parent metal, and you can see the blob of braze there. However, I've got a dip in it, which is a bit of a problem. So I'm going to have to start the hole off with an end mill, so that that divot doesn't cause a drill to wander offline. Okay, so I've got a 2-flute fishtail carbide end mill in here. The fishtail means that it's edge cutting rather than flat in the middle, so any kind of deviation it should try and ignore. Hopefully, that's the idea. So I fitted the inserts back in the shell mill, and putting it on the surface plate, I find that it rocks. It seems to rock not across the repaired one, which is this one, and its opposing number, but across the other two, which suggests to me that they're sticking out further than these two. So I was a little bit worried that I might have the height of my inserts wrong, but seeing as how the other two are clearly further out because they're allowing it to rock side to side, I don't think it's much of an issue. Let me know what you think. I need to get an arbor for this so I can drive it, so I'll give that a go once I've got one, and yeah, we'll see how well it works. But for now, that's one repair done, which I'm relatively happy with. Thanks for watching.